Baņuta Rubess. Baņuta Rubess is a Canadian theatre director, playwright, and professor. She co-wrote This Is For You, Anna, as a member of the Anna Project. Rubess was a co-recipient of the 1988 Floyd S. Chalmers Canadian Play Award for Children's Theatre for her play Thin Ice. Early life. Rubess was born in 1956 in Toronto to Latvian parents. She spent 6 years living in Germany as a child. Rubess graduated with a BA Honours in History and Drama from Queen's University in 1977. In 1978, she received a Rhodes Scholarship to the University of Oxford. Rubess completed a doctorate of modern history at St. Antony's College in 1982. Career. In 1982, Rubess co-founded the 1982 Theatre Company in London, England. Rubess was a member of a theatre collective called the Midnight Hags, founded by Marianne Lamboy. The collective created a piece called Burning Times, which premiered in August 1983 at the Theatre Centre. Burning Times used quotations from the Malleus Maleficarum and told the story of female travelers who encountered the witch hunts. During the play's development, Lamboy disagreed with the other collective members about how they should run the collective. This dispute was so extreme as to have needed to be resolved by the Canadian Actors' Equity Association. After the initial production, Lamboy distanced herself from the collective and eventually wrote a letter to Knightwood Theatre to attempt to bar the group from restaged Burning Times by invoking her copyright ownership. Knightwood staged Burning Times under the name Smoke Damage in October 1983. The program for the production listed the play as being written by Baņuta Rubess in collaboration with Peggy Christopherson, Marianne Lamboy, and Marie MacDonald, Mary Marzo, Kim Renders, and Maureen White. Shortly thereafter, the authorship of Burning Times became the subject of a legal dispute. By December 1983, Lamboy stated that she would not give up copyright to Burning Times in addition to refusing to acknowledge Rubess as its principal author. The two parties came to the following agreement: by the end of 1983, Rubess would receive all revenue up to $500 as playwrights' royalties. Any amount above that would be split as follows: 51% to Rubess, 45% to the Smoke Damage Collective, and 4% to Lamboy. Rubess was a member of the Anna Project, which collectively created the play This Is For You, Anna. The Anna Project consisted of Rubess, Susan Odette Curie, and Marie MacDonald, Patricia Nichols, Tori Smith, Barb Taylor, and Maureen White, though the play is usually credited only to Curie, MacDonald, Rubess, and White. This Is For You, Anna was originally presented as a 20-minute play and premiered as a full-length play in 1984. Rubess went on to perform This Is For You, Anna on tour with the Anna Collective, usually playing the roles Marian #3, narrator, Allegra Ina, interviewer, and Woman 1. In the fall of 1984, Rubess and Maureen White's co-adaptation of Dina Metzger, The Women Who Slept With Men to Take the War Out of Them, premiered with Knightwood Theatre at the Theatre Centre's R&D Festival. The pair were invited to the Playwrights' Workshop in Montreal to further develop the piece. Rubess' play Froth, a theatrical exploration of shopping and materialism, premiered as a work in progress in 1994 as part of the Gathering, a women's theatre festival in Toronto. The production was staged at Kensington Market and featured Alyssa Palmer, Susan Mackenzie, and Rubess herself as actors. 2 years later, Froth was performed again under the direction of Lee Chernier. Rubess did not perform in the 1996 staging of Froth. The 1996 cast was Palmer, Mackenzie, Janet Burke, and Bonnie Kim. From 1985 to 1988, Rubess served as a board member of Knightwood Theatre. In 1992, Rubess was appointed co-artistic associate of Theatre Passe Muraille. She continued on in that position until 1996. Rubess has taught at the University of Toronto in the theatre department since 2011. Select directorial credits: 1985, Portrait of Dora by Helene Sixes at Knightwood Theatre. Sixes at Knightwood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Hood Theatre. At Knightwood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Wood Theatre, Wood Theatre, Wood Theatre. At Knightwood Theatre, Hood Theatre. At Knightwood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Hood Theatre. 1988. Good Night Desdemona, Good Morning Juliet by Anne-Marie MacDonald at Knightwood Theatre. At Knightwood Theatre, Wood Knightwood Theatre, Wood Theatre, Hood Theatre. At Knightwood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Hood Theatre, Hood Theatre. 1991. The Avenging Woman by Aspasia at the Berkeley Theatre, co-directed with Neil Bartlett. 1994. Still Clowning by Martha Ross and Lee Cherniak at Theatre Pass Murray. 1995. The Stillborn Lover by Timothy Findley at Theatre Pass Murray. 1996. Wedding Day at the Cro-Magnons by Wajdi Mawad, translated by Shelley Tepperman. 2005. Negrito Hotel by Nick Gotham and Anne-Marie MacDonald at Tapestry New Opera Works. Plays. Heroica Musical, in Latvian 1979. The Last Latvians 1983. Key 3. Smoke Damage, a story of the witch hunts, originally titled Burning Times 1983. Pope Joan 1984. The Women Who Slept with Men to Take the War Out of Them, adapted from Dina Metzger with Maureen White 1984. This Is For You, Anna, with Susan Odette Curie and Marie MacDonald, Patricia Nichols, Tori Smith, Barb Taylor, and Maureen White 1985. To Humbert Humbert, co-created with Maureen White, Peggy Thompson, and Louise Garfield 1986. Thin Ice, co-written with Beverly Cooper 1987. The Last Will and Testament of Lolita, collective creation with Louise Garfield, Peggy Thompson, and Maureen White 1987. Boom Baby, Boom, with Nick Gotham 1988. Tango Lugano in Latvian 1989. Horror High 1989. Bonnie and Clyde Are Dead 1989. Froth 1994. Jaded 1998. Head in a Bag 1992. Oblivion Radio Play 1994. No. Here Comes Ulrich Meinhof Radio Play 1994. O Pilot with Nick Gotham 2000. Awards. Personal life. In 1998, Rubess moved to Riga, Latvia. She returned to Canada in 2012. She was married to Nick Gotham until his death in 2013. They have 2 children, Nicholas and Kaiva.